Welcome to Houses Flipping People. So today we're here in Austin, Texas with our top real estate investor, Rosie and Roger. Please come on in. I'm so excited to have you guys here.
So good to see you.
So good to see you.
So nice to see you too. So do you guys mind stepping in my office? And
Yes.
I'd love to do a little quick interview and talk about this amazing deal that you guys have here in Austin. So please, Rosie, go in.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, so excited to have you guys here. This is amazing.
Thank you. We
Yes.
are thrilled to be
So,
here.
just to let you know, went inside the property and we actually did a little quick drone as well. And I'm gonna play that right now.
Okay.
And we're gonna go over, you know, the magic question that everybody likes to ask. How did you find this deal? How much money are we talking about? And the neighborhood a little bit. Tell me a little bit about this neighborhood. How did you guys end up finding this deal? How much did you pay for? And the renovation and, you know, the profit. I do want you to hold on the profit, how much we're talking about, because I'm excited to hear that as well. So tell me a little bit about the neighborhood.
So, as just being in Austin, Texas alone, it's a premium zip code to be in, right? So, it's no brainer that you ride off of Mopac and just a few miles into Davis Street. So we normally not always know, the deal we are talking to is going to be good or not, but once we see a premium Austin zip code, we hone in a little bit more attentively. We found this lead, as everybody knows, we are investors and real estate professionals, so we interact with thousands of sellers on a monthly basis. And no two sellers are the same, right? Not everybody wants to go on the market and sell, depending upon the condition of the house. So when we chose to work with this seller, our main goal was to understand what would be an ideal outcome for this homeowner, right? And where all parties feel like they're treated fairly. We actually, Roger is a big part of our marketing team. So he marketed and I had the first point of conversation and we set our first appointment, and I remember signing paperwork on the hood of the car.
That's great. So how far is this property from downtown Austin?
You're probably looking at good 10 to 12 minute drive.
Okay, so not
On
that
the-
far.
Not that far.
Okay.
Not that far.
And is this location more for the buy and hold, or this is more a fix and flip? What is your guys' intention for this particular deal?
Well, as we all know, Austin is a highly appreciating area. So I'm sure on our heat map, this is looking pretty red hot. And so it's definitely a great buy and hold. When we bought it as a fix and flip. As we are seeing the numbers progress, now we're starting to realize that maybe it won't be a bad idea to buy and hold for another year and keep watching the market and see how we can maximize our outcome.
And we did made a little video about the house inside, and I love to know
Yeah.
a little bit about that as well. I can see it is under renovation. We did meet one of your contractor here today, so
Awesome.
magic is happening. There was some appliance arriving in as well as we were doing our drone video and so on. So I know it's happening because I did see it. So tell us a little bit about this deal, the inside, the renovation. How did you choose the appliance, and why did you choose this kind of appliance, the flooring? What are the major things that you actually doing on this renovation?
Would you like to be a real estate investor in Texas? Come to one of our free local meetings to get access to free training, wholesale properties, capital, and power teams. Click on the link below to find a meeting near you and register for free.
So in this home, we chose to paint the fireplace. As you can see, it looks nice. We closed some windows off, opening some more windows up, and master bedroom is going to be a very cozy space, so we're just going to highlight the closet better. Now the main challenge was as you go towards the vanity area, right? The vanity was outside, and of course there was carpet underneath.
Wow.
And pink tiles when we went inside. So we knew we don't have a huge walk-in shower, but we knew that we needed to open the space up. So we made sure we gave it an eclectic look and still honored the vanity outside. Now having too many doors was a problem, so we took some doors out and put some sliding door. So it's a privacy, and there's going to be a barn door in the master bedroom as well.
Okay.
Kitchen, I'm very excited about the kitchen on this property because We picked the marble tops, and you probably see that gray tile sitting
Yes.
there. We're actually going to be doing a tile backsplash from counter to ceiling
Okay.
on both sides, and this is going to give a very elegant look to the kitchen with open space, because in a small kitchen you don't want to have hundreds of cabinets,
Yes.
right? So we're doing raw shelves and nice lighting and a open vent to make it nice and easy for someone to enjoy their easy
Yeah.
meal. And we do have now there was a huge canopy in the back, which was
Yeah.
making the house look dark and moldy. So we got our contractor team out and we took that thing down. And now we're planning on opening up the deck in the back for outdoor seating.
Oh, wow.
And as Roger and I got to think about it, I was like, well, honey, we already are spending time and energy on it. And if we do divert towards buy and hold, what could be our next best strategy? And, in this area, you and I both know people are working from home,
Yes.
right? So you have a home and you might have, start a family in there. What about a nice office in the back?
Yeah, on that little porch. I like that idea.
Yep. So we researched neighborhood, looked at properties sold and coming on the market, and that little shed in the back, we are planning on maximizing our return by converting that into an outdoor office.
Okay.
Yeah, but the goal is to always look at the outcome first and identify the patterns. What are other homes? Do they have proven data? Is it working? Is the cash flow coming in? Because it's a commitment. Once the money sticks to the house, you can't rip it out. It has to be transacted.
Yeah,
that's how
I
we
love
feel.
what you guys have done, and how the renovations coming along is looking very open, light, and even though it's a smaller house, but as you walk in, it flows together.
Yeah.
It's not a Frankenstein house. Even if
Yeah.
it was, your guy did some amazing, closing doors and changing some things here and there. It does look a very open, flowing, and it feels very welcoming.
Welcoming, yes. That's the goal.
Yeah, that was a little bit. How much did you guys pay for this property, and how much are we talking in terms of renovation, and what is our profit here?
Yes, well, the deal, Roger is all about profit, he lets me consider as many deals as we want, but when it's time to ink the deal, it's about the numbers. We're in a highly appreciating area, so we acquired this property close to 320, and we are expecting renovations of around 40 to 45K. Now, if we choose to go with the back office a little bit extensive, we might add another, $7,000 to $9,000 in that. So on a higher end, maybe 52K. And right now, there's proven sales that are already sold within few days between $495 and $525. So it's profitable right off the bat for the end result. Now that's where we won't be attached to an outcome, where we might choose to buy and hold. And if our strategy goes well, and we are potentially able to run an Airbnb out of it, because after all, we're in a neighborhood with no HOA.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is great. The whole HOA is huge,
Yes.
and this is fantastic. So how much profit? Who's doing the math there?
Well, we're looking at minimum around 110, 115 right off the bat, and when things go well, I'll leave it up to destiny to where he phones. I don't want to ever decide how much more, whatever more.
How did you guys find this deal again?
By cold calling. So we do a lot of marketing in terms of emails, direct marketing, and as people raise their hand, we conversate, and that's where I show up to set an appointment and actually take the deal further for an ideal outcome.
So which kind of marketing are you guys working on, and which kind of list?
What I'm a really big proponent of is calling the people too. And I find a lot of my business that way. I know ever since I started in real estate 12 years ago. And I remember the very first day I was in real estate, people said, oh, don't try calling people. They're never going to answer your phone, right? And so the truth is that someone's always going to answer your phone. We have an appointment we got to go on today. That was a result of cold calling.
Cold calling does work. I'm a big believer. I
Yeah.
got much better through COVID. Because we couldn't, be free as we are today again.
Yes.
And cold calling came in handy. I learned
Yeah.
cold calling like there's no tomorrow. I don't consider myself a pro, but I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Cold calling does work.
It
Yeah,
does work.
I love this marketing.
Everyone on this show has one thing in common. They learned how to invest in real estate from Texas Real Estate Investor Association's Texas REIAs. Whether you want to flip houses, quit your job, build your wealth, discover high return investment opportunities, or even learn how to buy rental properties, even with no money, you owe it to yourself to come check it out by attending a free local meeting. It's fun, it's free, you'll learn a lot. New people are always welcome. Click on the link below and we'll see you there.
How did you guys become an investor?
By helping other investors plenty that I realized I gotta be one.
But how did you even find the network itself? How did you choose the network? Because I think you have to get, you don't need to have a license, but you need to have a knowledge of a network, or how did you guys end up?
So I'll give you a very simple transition.
We joined Big Dogs in what year?
2019.
2019.
So for people who doesn't know what's Big Dogs,
Yeah.
Texas REIA.
Yes,
Phil,
Texas REIA.
Phil Grove that you just mentioned
Right.
is for him. Phil Grove and Chanel Grove is the founder, who's been in business for 18 years
18 years.
in Texas. So
Yes,
so yeah,
yes.
for anyone that is listening to us out there,
You know,
Texas REIA is.
I really think when you surround yourself by like-minded people, your why multiplies. So you maybe want to be an investor, but until you don't start surrounding yourself with other investors, you don't start to grow your mindset on what is actually possible. You may go from just wanting to do one flip in your whole life, but if you surround yourself with other people who are doing 5 or 10 a month, then you're gonna say, okay, why not me?
How are you guys doing it? Working together, partnering together, and you guys spending 24
A lot
hours
of time
together.
yeah.
And
Interesting.
have that relationship in the end of the day and be excited to be.
Actually, we're identical.
We're
so-
identical
we're-
people.
We're like so identical in our nature that being around each other doesn't really wear us thin too much.
Too much. Like there's no
Because-
abrasion. But when it's time to implement, there's a lot of abrasion because we both don't like. And we have to associate with right people.
Now that you guys are these amazing real estate investors
Yeah.
and realtors, what do you guys do for fun?
Honestly, my hobby is for him to find out places for me to go that I've never been before. And he loves finding new businesses, that new restaurants, new site that we have never been to. And I was like, just surprise me.
So
important.
if you would thank you today to, you guys sitting here being so self and doing what you love and growing together as a family.
Yeah.
And this today is very challenged because it's so easy to grow in different direction and complain and blame, both parties. You guys are actually growing together and encouraging each other and improving each other.
Yeah.
Who you guys would like to thank you for all this magic that happened in your guys' life?
Well, I think definitely, we really love the Big Dog Network and
Yes.
And
Shanoa.
for people who doesn't know Big
Yeah.
Dog, it is Texas REIA.
It's a Texas REIA.
So Texas REIA, Shanoa is I love powerful women. I think
Yes.
having those people in our lives, it just they raise the lid, our parents, because after all, apple doesn't fall that far from the tree. As much as it wants to think it rolled down the hill and it's now in another,
It's still the same apple.
it didn't even cross the fence when it fell. It
Yeah.
just fell right there, right?
In Investor World, I got inspired by meeting, Phil and Shanoa and the network. I just have this natural antenna of people that I gravitate towards,
Yeah,
and I'm humbled with the way people show up. Like
every day.
every day,
Every
like the
day
people I
we're
get to
learning.
know,
And
and
Yeah.
yeah,
I want to add to that.
And Roger.
So
I know.
thank you.
Yeah.
So for anyone out there that wants to get into real estate, find your local real estate investment. Get the right training. Get the right network.
right.
What else do you guys would recommend for anyone that wants to become an investor and wants to change their career?
I love this question, and I didn't have an answer for it for the longest time. But now, by experience, here's what I've learned. The moment you're confused, that you don't know how to go about something, it's real estate investing, it's buying, selling, or doing admin work, because we all are good at something, right? The only one thing I tell everybody is get 100% involved with the world around you. What I mean by that is go help people who are already doing good. Learn, see what they're doing. By working with people who are already in big action, you will know very quickly what you're good at and what your passion is. So getting 100% involved with the process around you and people around you without any attachment to the outcome. If one can do that for themselves, there is no reason why they can't find their direction.
Well, I really appreciated you guys coming
Thank
in
you.
and spend some time with us, and I hope that anyone out there that is listening to our video get motivated and get started.
Yes.
Anyone can be a real estate investor. That's my code.
Yes.
And that's how I became a real estate investor, coming to our local Texas RIA and learning from the pros.
Absolutely.
People who has been here for 18 years
Yes.
and investing in Texas and living in Texas, not just in and out.
Yeah.
This is people that have their boots on the ground, not just in Austin, but Dallas, Houston, San Antonio.
Yes.
And it is great
Yes.
to hear your guys' story, to hear your guys' success and growing toward the greatest. I do have another little surprise outside, so
Oh wow.
if you don't
Okay.
mind, let's go outside.
Okay.
And all right. So please come on in.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm going to take my drink with me.
Where's my thing?
So just
All
hold
right. So this is how the Brazilians celebrate.
on. Oh, is that right?
wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm ready for
Oh my
this.
God. Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And
okay.
of course, we have some song, and I know you're doing
Wow.
Oh
some
my
dance.
God. I love
Yeah.
it.
She loves
Are you in Texas? Would you like to know the secret for having a better life? Would you like to quit your job, create a legacy for your family, become a millionaire or even a multimillionaire? Over 80% of the people here in Texas who have accomplished these goals have used the secret. Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm the host for Houses Flipping People, a show that talks about the people's life who has been transformed by the secret. So, what's the secret? Simple. Investing in real estate. In fact, it's really, really hard to become a millionaire not investing in real estate. So, would you like to become a real estate investor in Texas? If you have even the smallest interest in real estate, and of course you should, the very first thing to do is to attend a free live meeting at your local Real Estate Investor Association hosted by Texas RIAs. Are you living the life that you deserve? I know I am. So can you. We meet live in Austin, Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. And we also simulcast our meetings live as well. Go to the link below to see the calendar and to register to attend for free. Don't buy real estate retail, that's ridiculous. And don't waste your time and money going to a get-rich-quick seminar from a traveling pitchman. Come network with local Texas-based investors that are just getting started or taking it to the next level. Come join the largest real estate investor network in Texas. Do you want a better life? Do something about it. I did. We meet live in person in Austin, Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. And we simulcast online if that's more convenient for you. Go to the link below to see the schedule and register to attend for free. Come to a free local meeting to get access to wholesales, off-market deals, the finance to purchase real estate, free training, as well as the contract and contractors and other local resources that all investor needs to be successful. Nearly 80% of the millionaires got there all or in part from investing in real estate. Come join us. New people are always welcome. Again, we meet live in Dallas, Houston, Austin, and San Antonio on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Go to the link below to see the schedule and register to attend for free. I believe in working hard and, of course, playing hard and reaching my potential every single day. You don't need a lot of money to invest in real estate. You just need a little bit. You don't even need credit. What you really need is to take action right now. If you do, you really can live a better life. It worked for me and it can work for you as well. I learned how to invest in real estate from Texas RIAs, and so can you. Go to the link below to see the schedule and register to attend a meeting near you, live or online, for free. And I will see you there.